Welcome back. Okay, so we got a trade to discuss to start off the day, and I'm sure there will be those who want to know my opinion on this. Evander Kane is now a member of the Vancouver Canucks. I'm not a huge fan of this trade. I'm going to say that at the start here. Kane's 33 years of age. He missed the entire regular season this past year. Last season, he played 77 games, had 24 goals, 20 assists, 44 points. This season, 21 games in the playoffs, 6 goals, 6 assists, 12 points. Now, he has a $5.12 million cap hit. He has one more year left on his contract. He's an unrestricted free agent next summer. This leaves the Canucks with a little over $7 million in cap space. That's why I'm wearing an Oilers jersey for this, because I feel like the Oilers got let off the hook a little bit. Going into the offseason, we were talking about Bouchard and whether or not he might get an offer sheet and how vulnerable the Oilers were. The Oilers are a lot less vulnerable today. It is a 2025 fourth. It's Ottawa's fourth round draft pick that the Oilers are getting, but they're getting now, they have $17.09 million in cap space. So the Oilers have $10 million more in cap space than Vancouver. The Oilers were in the Stanley Cup final. Vancouver was not. And so for Vancouver, it does feel like they're trying to, we gotta add a top six forward. And I feel like management might be seeing this team as being closer to the playoffs than they are. And I feel like what we just witnessed here in Abbotsford and what the Abbotsford Canucks did, I thought, this is good. Maybe some of these Abbotsford Canucks get a chance to play for Vancouver next season, and maybe they're smart with their cap space, and we won't add any contracts, and you might miss the playoffs, but Gavin McKenna's available, so that'll be pretty good even if the Canucks. But anyways, so looking at who could be their top six this coming season, and it's thin. I think the Canucks top six is thin. DeBrusk, Pettersson, and I think Kane probably ends up on that top line then. Lekkerimäki, Hedl, and Garland. And of course, Hedl, we don't know what his status is going to be going into training camp. We know with Philip Hedl, they're going to have to be careful with him. And with his concussion history, that gets a little shaky, right? So I would imagine Kane's here to replace Besser. I put that on the board with a question mark because I think that's what this is about, is Besser's leaving. Kane's coming in, of course. Suter's apparently leaving too, so I think Linus Karlsson probably replaces Suter in the lineup. Karlsson had a ridiculous run in the Calder Cup playoffs, but I'm not overly optimistic with this trade. I do find it weird doing a favor for a division rival and doing so for a division rival that was just in the Stanley Cup final. And a division where we know Anaheim's going to get better, San Jose's got to get better. The LA Kings are still going to be good this coming season. Vegas, we know what Vegas is going to be doing in the offseason. They're going to be finding a way to add. And, yeah, Calgary's got a ton of cap space. They could add this summer if they want to. If they don't want to, they don't have to. And then you got the Canucks. They don't have the cap space. They also are likely still looking for a top six forward. In the event that first round draft pick gets moved, if they do move number 15, I'm probably not going to be happy. I'm just letting people know, just like a heads up. I probably won't be a happy THG. There is probably a part of me right now thinking, you were happy a couple of days ago. Now you're paying for it. So, yeah, I just find this odd to pick up a player who didn't play a single regular season game, carries a $5 million cap hit, and you've got a team that's probably below the playoff line with the loss of Besser and Suter for this coming season, and now you don't have the cap space in a market where guys are going to be really expensive. We'll see what happens. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, hit like and subscribe in the event you may not have done so already. And congratulations to the Oilers on creating the cap space they coveted. And it was nice of the Canucks to do them a solid. So gift basket to the Canucks from the from the Abbotsford Oilers. At least tomorrow, the Abbotsford Canucks are having a nice celebration at the Abbotsford Center. So we go into that tomorrow. I'll enjoy that while I can. And I also wanted to say too, somebody gave me a heads up that the AHL website had the Calder Trophy with Abbotsford on it. So yeah, I ordered that. So I'll have that up here. It feels like maybe there's a monkey paw that I accidentally put a wish upon, and so I got Abbotsford a Calder Cup, and then whoops. So at any rate, we'll see what the rest of the off season looks like for the Vancouver Canucks. But let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe in the event you may not have done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support as always. I will talk to you again soon.